Moment. Hello, yes, hello, and welcome. Ron here, and Ron Williams from fundsapps.com, and I'm glad to present a good friend of mine here, and he's going to be, oh, well, he's here. Hey, Ryan, come on in. How are you? All right, good to see you, Ryan.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Ron.
Yes, well, I was just telling about you that you're my guest here, and you're Ryan Gunnis from MLM Recruit on Demand, the famous platform that's helping MLMers, network marketers, and online direct sales to get fabulous results with by getting leads. But let me give you the mic, and I just want to give you a warm welcome here and present you to my friends. Take over kindly.
Cool. Thanks, Ron. Well, cool. I love the background here. It makes me feel at home being down in Florida. um, 2015. A lot of people are looking to hit it hard and start, going to work and recruiting people into their business. And one of the strategies that we teach with MLM Recruit on Demand is how to recruit network marketers. And sometimes I get people that come to me and say, well, why would I want to go after network marketers? Aren't they already involved in the business already? And my standard comment is that's really not the case. People that have got involved in network marketing, for some reason, things happen in the industry and they may have to move to different companies at some point. And then sometimes I put it back on them. I say, well, let me ask you, the company that you're with right now, is that your first company? And they're like, no. And I said, and the person that you, as your sponsor currently, is that the first person that ever sponsored you into network marketing before? And they're like, no. I said, well, there you go.
The proof is right there, right?
The proof is right there, So
Yeah.
we teach people how to go after network marketers, and with a simple approach. And there's a lot of ways. If you're looking at this right now, and if you say, hey, how do I go recruit network marketers? There's a lot of ways you could do it for free. I mean, you can go out onto Google and start doing some searches for, from different companies, get educated on different companies. Maybe you'll figure out a profile of what type of people that may have an interest in what you have. If if you're in a health product, maybe you could go look at some companies that's health related, and you might even pick on companies that are no longer hot, or pick on companies that have gone out of business, and you do a search, for that company name. You can put in the word like call me and put in an area code and just start seeing what comes up in results. And a lot of times you'll find people's contact information. And then you can pick up the phone and call them and invite them to take a look at what you're doing. And if you want, Ron, I can kind of run through what that script sounds like. Do you want me
Yeah,
to read it?
I'd love that. Kindly share that with us for
Okay,
sure.
cool. So let's say I'm calling on you. Okay, and I go online and I found your name, Ron, and I found your phone number, and it looks like you've been involved with a network marketing business. I pick up the phone and call you. So let's role play.
Okay,
I'll do ring ring and you answer the phone, and then I'll just run through the process. Okay?
sounds good.
Yeah. In fact, you could do that. I'll do a little ding dong. There you go. Go ahead, ring ring. Go ahead, answer the phone.
Hi.
Hello, is this Ron?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Ron, this is Ryan Gunnis. The reason that I'm reaching out to you, I know we don't know each other personally, but I'm down in Florida, and I'm looking to expand my business. I'm in a network marketing type business. I believe that you've been in the industry in the past, so just wanted to touch base and connect with you, see if you might be interested or open to taking a look at any good opportunities.
Sure, why not? Tell me what you're doing.
Well, let's do this. I don't have a whole lot of time. With your permission, what I could do is grab your email address, shoot you out a quick email, introduce who I am and what I'm working with. And if
Hmm.
there's an interest, we can set up a time to go further. Does that work for you?
Sure. Could you give me a little idea what you're doing?
Okay, and to be generic with the training here, I'll just keep it generic.
Okay.
Well, I work with I work with a health and nutritional company called the ABC Company. I don't know if you ever heard of them before.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, and what we do is we market a variety of health products that help people lose weight, sleep better at night, have more energy, etc., etc. And
Okay.
along with it, we have a business opportunity where people can work the process and build a team and make money along the way. And my team, we have access to some marketing tools that we use to connect with network marketers, just like how I found you. So if you're open, I can shoot you out some more details on that. You can look at the presentation, and then we take it from there.
Well, I sure could use a little help there to lose a couple of pounds, and well, the extra cash could be nice too. So yeah, please. So here's my email.
Okay. That's me.
JoeBlow@gmail.com.
Cool, awesome, good. I got that down. I'm going to shoot this out from my abc@gmail.com email address here. Subject line is going to be per our conversation, so you can look out for that. And in that email, Ron, is going to have a little link to about a 10-minute video. Mm-hmm. So if I send it to you right now, when would you have a chance to take a look at it?
Right away.
Right away?
Yep.
Okay, so if we were to touch back in a couple hours, you would have looked at it for sure?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, just to save some time here, can we just go ahead and put a hard appointment in the calendar here? Obviously, if you take a look at it and there's no interest, just email me back and we don't have to waste the appointment. Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, what's a good time for us to connect in a couple hours?
In 2 hours. Could be in 2 hours. Would be good.
I'll put that down. Cool. I'll talk to you then.
Okay, great.
That's it. So that's the whole process of the invitation. So as you're reaching out to networkers, you'll have conversations like that.
Right.
You'll also have conversations like, I'm done with network marketing. I have no interest. Okay, and that's fine. Have a nice day. You'll also have responses like, go ahead and say, Ryan, I appreciate the call, but I'm really happy with the program I'm with.
Well, Ryan, I appreciate the call. I'm really happy with the call I'm with,
Okay, cool. Hey, no problem, Ron. Certainly not trying to distract you from anything.
Okay.
What are you involved with?
Well, I'm involved with, Empower Network.
Okay, cool. How long you been with them?
Oh, a year.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know if you are in building mode, meaning if I had people with network marketing experience that may be open to taking a look at your Empower Network business, are you in a good position to work with new people?
Well, now you got a little bit more of my attention, yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. What I could do, Ron, is shoot you out a quick link to a system that I use that connects people like me and you to other networkers, and you could take a look at that and see if it'll help you with your Empower Network business. Worst case scenario, you'll get a good laugh because you'll see how I was able to find you.
Great, great. That sounds marvelous.
Cool. What's a good email address for you? Go
JoeBlow@email.com.
Yeah, cool. I got your email here. Ryan, I'm gonna send it out. Subject line per our conversation. You'll have a little link to the system, and you can touch back with me if there's an interest.
Great, great.
That's it. So you have a bigger net because finding network marketers is pretty easy. You can go online and find network marketers. You can even go find a pretty inexpensive list that you can buy and whatnot. And with this approach, you have a bigger net because most people that do contact network marketers, they typically have nowhere else to go with the conversation if the person says, hey, buddy, I love what I'm doing. I'm not open to looking at anything else. Okay? Most people have really nowhere else to go with the call other than, well, good luck, let's keep in touch, and you probably never talk to the person again. Okay? So what we show you with MLM Recruit on Demand is how to also invite prospects that may not really be open to looking at your business right now. How to invite them to look at this marketing system. And two things happen. One is you get to make money or for people that are not ready to look at your business anyway. And two, you get to turn that cold person into more of a warm person now because they can, money is exchanged, so they'll take your phone call and you can keep in touch, and there's an opportunity to help them if they have any questions, whatever the case may be, and build that relationship. And if you have enough of those people in your pipeline, good things will happen. I just talked to a guy not too long ago that met a prospect, through our system, was, connected with a networker, did the script like I did, explained to you just now, and
Hmm.
the guy said, hey, there's no way I could look at anything else. I'm with the best company in the world, and not in a million years. I'll never look at anything else. That was his response. So he did the transition like I did, invited him to look at MLM Recruiting Demand. This was
Hmm.
about 4 or 5 months ago,
Hmm.
and the guy got involved with our system. So he made some money, built a little bit of relationship with the guy, and something changed in December recently. The guy reached out to him and said, "Hey, there's been some changes going on, and I gotta move on." And they went back and forth in conversation and whatnot. The guy ended up joining his business right before the new year, and to date, he's put in over 300 people into the business. So
Hmm.
my guy is a very happy camper, to say the least.
Absolutely,
He
absolutely.
says this is going to be the biggest check he's ever had in network marketing, because this is not a big recruiter. He's never really built a team of more than 30 people before. So
Nice.
uh, he just followed the process, and those kind of things happen. So that's what we teach people, how to do. And in the M1 recruitment man system, we obviously make it much easier because we archive all the leads for you, and you got the contact manager, you got all the scripts there, it's all laid out. But it's not a complicated process. So if somebody's looking at this here and says, "Hey, I want to go do this on my own," hey, go online, go find some networkers, call them, and invite them to take a look at what you're doing and create some relationships from there.
Nice, wonderful.
Cool.
Well, this is fantastic. Listen, Ryan, I appreciate your time, and we're going to be scheduling part two, explaining more about the live phone services, reaching out to networkers that are able to reach us. So I'll be looking. I invite my friends here and guests to make sure to, if perhaps look below, maybe the video is there, and if it is, make sure that you watch that because that's the what we call the P3 because Ryan actually has a three product service is the P1, which is the $15 entry. It's a one time. There's no monthly fees, so it makes it very easy for people to come on board. Especially you only get one referral, you get your money back, right? And so then people come in, and as they come in, then in their back office, they get their .com to promote, but they see a second offer where they can upgrade to 125 and actually pay you, admin Ryan, 25, correct?
Yep.
And the other 100 goes to our affiliate. So it's very exciting there again. But then the P3 is the phone service, and that's what we invite you to probably look just below that video. Probably it might be there, and if it is, great. We look forward to sharing that information with you. I think you're going to be very excited to be able to see how you can get 5 to 15 people a day reaching out to you from Monday to Friday, right, Ryan?
Yeah, depending on what level. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. And the problem, Ryan, that most of us are facing out here is that they say, "Oh, I'm going to make calls," and we offer in my team the training for calling people and all that stuff. But the big problem that most people are facing is to get that habit of picking up the phone. You know what I mean? And
Oh yeah.
starting to do the calls.
Oh
And
yeah.
your service is fantastic, that P3, because it you don't have to worry about start a new habit. You just buy into the package and you have 5 or 15 people calling you every day. So you just immediately get into the habit of you're right in it because you have to follow up and they're live with you or they fell in your voicemail if you were on the line. But it gets you right into the action mode, right? That's what I call it. The calling action mode. And I've yet to see anything that makes more sales than making direct calls. And I think your product really brings a good solution for guys and girls that want to make sales on a daily basis, and they don't have to worry about trying to chase people. Your system has people calling us, you know.
Absolutely, and this process has worked. This strategy has worked for, for a lot of people, and it's not nothing really new. We took something that's already been working, and lots of leaders have built their business using this type of a strategy, and we just really put it in a more organized fashion where it can duplicate as you grow and build a team. You can get your team exposed to this.
Well, that's the hammer on the nail because you're right. I've been into the home-based arena business for the last 39 years. My gosh, I'm 57. I was 18. That was a long time ago. But I tried many systems like you're doing, but all of them were like complicated, and it was really hard to duplicate. But I was so impressed when I went into my back office there. I just paid you, Ryan, and I went in there, and your video's there right underneath. As you click, you record, and you even have in green what I have to record, and which takes like a minute to do. I click save, then I do the second. There's 2 messages to do, and they're all in front of me, and it's easy to do. And you take care of finding the leads. You take care of blasting out on the leads, and all we do is answer the phone.
Yep.
So you brought it down to the minimum of effort or technical. There's no big techie learning stuff here to learn. You basically pay us through the system, and you just come in. You have 2 little messages to record, and Ryan with his team takes care of all the calls, finding MLM network marketers that are going to be calling you every day, and you want 5 or you want 15, and you pay your dues, and you're in business with us, and obviously follow Ryan's footsteps and our team training, and you're going to make. I can't see anybody not making at least a sale a day. But again, we can't promise because every day is a different situation. We could fall on different people, but I wouldn't be surprised that that be people that are going to be breaking records here, like making 3, 4, and 5 sales a day, because we're offering Ryan's service of the P1, P2, and the P3, actually getting people to call us, and where we're live. And then in our team, obviously, we invite them in our 3-way calls and in our live Google Hangout videos, where we're doing, myself and several of my leaders, we're doing live presentation in a Google Hangout presentation, which again brings this to a another level that makes it even easier for you to close your sale. But I want to thank you, and I want to applaud you, congratulate you, Ryan, for what you've put up together. Because could you maybe give a little bit more information for the P3, how that your CRM system with the follow-up and the note thing and the Facebook Connect? I'd really like my friends here to know a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we, like you touched on, we got the P1, the P2, and the P3. And in the P3, we take it to what we call the done-for-you service, because in the P1 and P2, we teach people, to pick up the phone and manually make, an hour's worth of calls per day to connect with 3, 4, 5, 6 people. In the P3, we found a way to automate the whole process where someone can just sit back and take the incoming calls of people that are automatically calling them. And the scenario is set up where the prospect is calling back from what they think is a personal message that you left them, so it feels very personal to begin with. Okay, and then inside of the contact manager, we have simple ways to email them or to look them up on Facebook, so that you can build a relationship. Because at the end of the day, it's about building relationships with prospects, whether they are in a place where they're ready to look at your business, or they are involved with something else and they're committed to that already. You still want to build relationships. So we have a way to build relationships with people all throughout the whole system. We even have a little birthday system inside of there that anybody that joins MLM Recruit on Demand, it gives you a calendar of when their birthday is coming up, and it reminds you. So it reminds you 10 days before, so you have time to either send them a card in the mail or, you know.
It kind of blows the trumpet on us, you know. Where, hey, it's the birthday, so you know, and that's a neat feature, Ryan. You know, I mean, people appreciate when you actually get back to them and wish them a happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so I mean, it's I hate to say that it's this miraculous new invention, because it's not. It's really very fundamental about connecting with people and building relationships and having at your fingertips the ability to engage with them. There's other things inside of there that we don't have time to get into, but if somebody's looking at this, I would say, hey, go jump in, explore the whole process, and you know, I got my name on it. I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm really excited to share this with my friends, my team, Ryan.
Cool.
And once again, look forward to share the second video with our friends and our team, my team here. And but again, you know, I really want to thank you, a big thank you with, you know, all your busy schedule you've taken out here, come out and do a Google Hangout to do this, you know, for my team, my friends. Honestly, I want to say a big thank you, much appreciated. You're very generous, and I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Great.
Catch you
Well,
on the next video.
yeah, fantastic. So let's give a big round of applause to our friends here. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you later in the next video. Bye for now.